Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm on to share another journal with you. I'm going to try to do the rest of them tonight. I believe I have one, two, three. I have this plus three more. So hopefully I'll be able to get to them. If not, tomorrow. So this one here is another just really random, eclectic one that has random papers, random ephemera, no real rhyme or reason to them. And I'm really liking this way of doing journals recently. So this journal, it's a little bit bigger than a traveler's notebook. It measures 4.5 by 8.5. And I made the cover with, this is Tim Holtz cardstock. So you can see the inside. That's the back. So it's a very soft cover. There's no other backing, or it's not double layered or anything. So, and I didn't put anything on the inside either. I left that blank. And of course, you can add whatever you want to it. You can take any of the ephemera and make a pocket or write something. So, up to you. So on the first page here, we have a little pocket here. And then in the pocket, I have this tag. And I have this little notepad that has just some random sheets of paper in it, and then. So that's for extra journaling. And then on the back, we have one of the Terry Woods pockets. That this one, it opens out onto a full page. Just did a little collaging on it with a little butterfly applique, some lace, and then a Tim Holtz ephemera piece. And in the back of the pocket here is another little booklet. Again, with just some random pages. A lot of these are offcuts and things, because these days, as I'm making my journal, anything that I cut, I'm trying to use in the journal. So sometimes, you have to cut the pages down. You have, strips left over. I'm trying to use those and incorporate them somehow in the journal. So I've been making books. I've been making like little notepads, things like that. And then in this pocket, we have some extra journaling, and this is a Tim Holtz ephemera piece. I think a lot of the ephemera that's like that through this journal, I believe, is going to be from Tim Holtz. So here, this is something new that I did. This is a vintage, I think it's some kind of scorecard or something. I'm not exactly sure. It's double-sided and it has the same thing on each side, but it is definitely vintage. So that's the top layer, and then there's just some pages to write on underneath, and they're all just different size pages. So they kind of waterfall, and then you have the whole page at the bottom. So I thought that was kind of cool. So it also gives you extra writing on this one page. And then one of the vintage receipts from 1974. Here, this is kind of like a two-part. So we have a pocket down there, and the pocket has these two tags in it. And then above, there's a little, kind of like a little notepad that's sewn in. And then that just gets set right back down in there. Am I in frame? I believe so. Okay. And then here we have a little corner flip up there, again with a little bit of layering. Not layering, collaging. And here's a little recipe card, or an index card, I guess. And this is a vintage postcard from 1910. So that's really neat. And it has a little letter on it. And that slips right back up in there. And we have vintage recipes here on the bottom. There's a little pocket here. And it has those two little pieces in it. And then I use the vintage, I have a bunch of these vintage index cards, and on the back I put a little image. And then another little tag there. And here we have, this is like a stationery page, but obviously you can use it for extra journaling. And then a little flip up here. There's nothing here, but you can put something in there. Actually, you know what? I will use one of these. And I will put it right there so if somebody knows. And then another little flip down there. And in this pocket, we have a vintage Rolodex card. And then another one of the little booklets with random papers in it. And another corner flip there. Another one of the not postcards, index cards. And actually, I think all the images that I'm putting on the back of these came from one of my friend's shops. I don't know if she still has them in her shop, but it's from my friend Moira. And I got them, I think it was a couple years ago, but they're really neat, and it kind of went with the flow of this journal. Another little pocket, and I have a vintage flashcard, just a little extra journaling card, and then here I just added a sticker at the bottom. And on the back, just some extra journaling spots, and these are just cut-offs. These actually came from the cover. When I cut down the cover, they were left over, so of course, you know, I put them back in. And then this is the middle signature. Not the middle signature, the middle of the signature. And this was, when you buy the Tim Holtz paper pads, the 12 by 12, in it, it also has 6 by 6, 3 by 4, and then I think a 3 by 3 cards. So this is one of the 6 by 6s. So I put that in there. And then here we have another flip down. And this is another vintage postcard. However, it was never mailed, so there's no stamp, but on the bottom it does say 1930. So it's March 2nd, 1930. And this, it looks like a vintage picture, but it's actually, I cut it out from a page from one of my Tim Holtz sheets. So that just tucks right back up in there. And then on the top here, we have a little pocket. I just did some layering on it, some lace. And then we have some little bits of journaling cards up there. And on the back, this, I won't take this out. This is just like the other, just one sheet of stationery paper. And then some more places to write on. And this is another flip up. And there's nothing under here. You know what? I'm going to get a couple things to put inside. I'll have to go through my little box and find some stuff. So let me just put that there so I remember. No, that's too big. Okay, I'll just have to try to remember to go back. And here we have another pocket. And that's a vintage flash card and another blank journaling card. And another little pocket, and here we have a little place to journal. Another little tag blank on the back, and then a big tag back there. And another Terry Woods fold out. I did a little bit of eyelash trim under a little ticket there. And this is another little booklet with some random pages in it, so you can journal on that. And some more little bits and pieces up there. And then this is a little page with some journaling cards in it. And then you flip it over, and then there's a flip down here. And it has these two. This is also, it looks like a vintage photo, but it's not. It's a cutout from Tim Holtz. So that gets tucked in there, and that gets tucked in there. And that is the end of that. So if you are interested in this, it is available in my Etsy shop. I will leave the link to the journal below. And I'm going to hopefully upload this quickly and come back with another journal share too. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.